Evening, folks. Nick the Forster here. Got a little time to get out and shot tonight. Trying to get y'all a video for this week. Run a little late. Had to take a few nights off. Just weather and life. So hope y'all been doing well, and let's dive off in it, shall we? So where we left off, I ain't quite sure. I have put the cylinder back on, put the new crank seal in, put the clutch back on, and now I'm going back through the points. So, if I remember correctly, which I could not be, there are 3 bolts. And I can't remember if those are the long ones or the short ones, so it may take me a second. There's a bunch of the same, and there's bunch or two or three that are the shorter ones, but we'll figure it out. Most definitely, I believe it's these longer ones. Let's see if it'd be an issue. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of these shorter ones. I guess we'll use the shorter ones to start off with, and then we'll go on to the longer ones. Because I believe the longer ones went into, yeah, they're going through here. We still gotta do that read, but anywho, go ahead and get these guys started. And being that this is points, if I remember correctly, and that this is obviously the base gasket is dropped. I may have to file this out just a little bit, put this guy, last guy in here. Since it's down 20-30 thou. Yeah, we'll have to file that real quick. So let me pause y'all. I'm gonna file this slot right here real quick. There, I'll show it to you real fast before I file it. Gotta file down that guy right there, down in here just a little bit. So let me do that real quick and I'll be right back. Hey folks, we're back. Just filed it down. I think I got my little socket here. Yeah, we'll use that. Go ahead and sit this old guy down. Throw it back on real quick. Quick light. Well, ease her off just a titch. Now, we'll give us a little bit of play up and down. You can actually adjust your timing just a little bit. If bring it down means bringing your coil down on your flywheel, which should advance it, but you're also moving your points, so it kind of cancels it out. So what you got to do is open up your points a little more. So that's what we will be doing. First, I want to see where they're at here, so we're just going to lock her down right there real quick. Take, let's see, there you go, off, and looks to be shut right there. Let me grab my business card and I'll clean that out real quick like. Take a piece of this box. Open her up. Something smaller. About half that right there. which this saw did have spark before, so it should again. As long as I do all this right. There you go. Let's close her back down. Clean them off a little bit. Should be good. So we're gonna start there, and we can always pull the flywheel off and adjust it further. Like I said, this should be somewhat advanced. We'll figure it out later. Alright, next we will need that little cover to sink down in this box. The right count. Throw this little cover on. Like that. Oh, come on. There you go. You just move that little guy down where she used to touching. I think it goes right about there. Just holding it on. Oh, it don't get dirty. Now, guess we'll throw the flywheel on. Let's see what would hurt. Got a nut on there, which is not that. Got these guys. Just gotta save them for later. Need you. There should be one more washer. Right there. And you. Slide it on. Yo. Know where she's there. Turn her up. Hold these dogs open. Throw this flat washer on. Then our lock washer. And then our nut. Throw her on just like so. Nuts on. Gotta figure out. Goes to 13. Yep. Yeah, she got a ways to go. So drive that guy home. Use this as a bar. Oh, come on, don't do that to me. One thing about these starter paws is they're gonna try to come back on you. There we go. I'd say that is tight. She should be good there. Yep, got our lock washer and our other washer. All right, so now we can where do we want to move on from now? I guess we need to change that read out, shouldn't we? I do believe we should. Yeah, we should probably change that lock washer out. Just going to do a quick check on these bolts so I can get to a handful of them, make sure they're nice and snug. Oh yeah, definitely snug. Alright, now let's grab a reed. So here's a reed. You can't see it. Well, see if I can throw this on low. Can you see that? Oh, help if you see a light through it? that's not supposed to be like that. That reed's supposed to be closed. So what we gotta do, take that reed plate off. There we go. There we go. Even buy a new screwdriver to use on the channel. My other little tuner screwdriver, it came with the whole forma. I done lost it somewhere. Sure it'll pop back up sometime, but till then this one will work. It's halfway decent. I think it was like $1 or $2. You ain't putting a whole lot of torque on these, because if you are, you're messing up. There we go. There's your reed stop. Another little piece of the reed stop behind it, like so. And then your actual reed. And you might be able to tell that is bent up just slightly. Where I put it, I think it's over here. Oh, wasn't that guy? What's that reed at? Maybe it is in here. I went searching for a part the other day and then tore the shop all down trying to find it. And now it really made a mess of everything, but I did find the reed. I'm going to stay with a steel reed for now, but there it is. So all you're going to want to do, take your reed. Like I said, we'll stay with a steel reed for now. Then, if we have an issue, where we feel like we do need a whole lot more intake timing, then we will go ahead and grab another reed, maybe a carbon fiber, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Just going to put a little dab of blue Loctite, if I got any left. I had just a titch, yeah, just a titch. More than plenty. Just a little bit on that guy. Here's where it's going to get fun. Just line all three of these pieces up with these tiny little screws. So you have to line up the reed, that little backing plate, which the tiny little backing plate, and then upper backing plate, all in one. So it'll be a little bit of a challenge. I may set this right there for now. Put that guy like so. And we'll grab you. Then we'll grab our reed. Try to get it like that. Or we can get it started. Just gotta get one and then you can fiddle around and get the other. Which looks like it went in good. We got this other one with just a touch of blue Loctite on her. Which will wipe off any that gets on the backing plate. I mean, it shouldn't hurt nothing, but I don't want it to go down in the motor anyways. All you want down in there is fuel and air. Come on, this screwdriver done magnetized now. little bit of a booger. There we go. So lock it on down. And then I'm gonna put some pretty good pressure on it. Granted, you gotta remember they're tiny little screws. Now let's do the same thing. Much better. Much better. I believe that is better. Yeah, it's holding that reed a whole lot tighter. But actually, I can still just see a little bit, so we're gonna actually pull this back off. I'll pause y'all while I do that and then bring you back when I'm done. Hey guys, we're back. Next up, we're gonna take our handle assembly, do a little brake clean, clean up these mating surfaces. That way we get a nice seal. Go. And it's gonna be tricky because we got to seal our motor seal, our gasket, put it on here like so, at the same time as it goes that way, at the same time as putting our handle on, fitting our spark plug line through, our kill switch, and our what's it called line, which got bent up a little bit, our oil pump line. So it's gonna be a little bit of a feat, but we'll get it. Take our motor seal, which seems like she might be starting to come through. We'll go ahead and we'll start on this guy over here. Don't want any in the track. Just going around. I mean, it's gonna squish a little bit in there, but shouldn't hurt much. Should just go right through the motor. One more little dab. Set it like that. Throw a little bit on the outside here, where it'll hold it on fairly decent. So there's no light spots. Wipe this finger off and we'll go around the edges. Make sure there's none. We will attempt going to throw some on this side of this gasket before we get there. That way we're ready to go. So it's going to be a little tricky. No, it sure was on my 700. But I think we can get it. Yeah, it should be more than plenty. Said don't want any going through. Just want it that side, put it on that side. We'll attempt to stick it on here first. Can. Get it to stick. Come on. Stick down. You can do it. No, you can. Come on. Well, we're gonna have to fasten loose because we gotta get this oil line on to get some of this extra crud off of here. So you can actually play with this sucker. Still got it up under there. That should be good enough. You gotta get every little bit out of it, but there we go. So that's right. Oh no, come on. Come on back. You stick. I may have to put some pressure down on it for a minute for it to get really stick. Just need you to do that. Come on. For a couple minutes. Oh, yeah. Set this right here while I close up my motor seal. We gotta get this guy like so. Probably gonna be easier to do it up on end, or semi up on end. Semi being keyword. We gotta get you, and there it goes. All right, we're just gonna have to stick it on this side. Hope for the best, like so. Because you gotta get spark plug up in place, you gotta get this nut and what's it called in place. Just gotta go around that screw. It doesn't want to go around no more. I should have worked this stuff out before I was go. Come on. Get up there. Pull that screw out. Oh. There. Go on up and around that screw. There, something like that. Now let's get this guy in place so we can finish this, because this motor seal is already hardening. That's something I did not want to happen quite yet. Get that guy somewhat in there. Way down here. I'm gonna have to start this oil line first and pull it back over. Shouldn't have moto sealed yet, but I think we'll be all right. bugger trying to get back on here. Just gonna want to go like that. Remember, it was not easy to get started. Let's bend this back up. It's a good thing it's, the problem is you can't bend it up, really. So then you run into the issue of trying to get it started. I believe it was 3/8. Nope, it was like a 5/16. Come on. This was a whole lot easier on the 700, I do have to say. I think she started there. There's my 5/16. Didn't let me do 5/16? I thought. No, it's not 11. Did I take that wrench out with me? I might have messed up, folks. I swore it was 3/8. It ain't an 11. Shoot, fellas. Might have got myself in a pickle. No, it was 3/8. Come on, let's do this quick. There you go. Now, I gotta get you to route it back around here. Why are you being like that? It's because of that. There we go. Okay. I'll have to go like so. Slide back up in that holder. We'll start grabbing our bolts. Start to bump this guy down. Which actually they're right here. So what I'm gonna start with would be bottom ones if we can. They're gonna be the most difficult. If I can get it to start. Use your best headed bolts for this. Come on. I'm slid out of place now. There you go. Sometimes this thing can be a pain in the butt to get started. So use your best looking bolts on the bottom because they're going to be the most difficult to get to. Hope y'all can see that. Just getting this guy started because this is going to be the most difficult of it. It's right here. Just using a very small screwdriver. Getting those started. Then 3/8, 5/16 on those. Yeah, I think it was like a, or it was you. But you can use a long screwdriver for the most part. Get them. But try to get them all started. I'm just going to work on these bottom two because I know they're the most difficult of them. They can sure enough be it. stubborn. Grab that last one. Go. They should not bottom out. This guy down here in the bottom's just going to be difficult, which I don't like because it's the most difficult one to get to. I'm going to swap you out for the shorter one. There you go, sorry. Trying to get where y'all can see it. I actually got a surprise for this saw. I'll show y'all in just a moment. I'm setting this guy up here. I think it's just gonna be a rough screw. Alright, so we will go in a star pattern. I'm going to start down here. And we'll go up to here. That one's tight. We'll go back down here. Then we'll come back up here to the top. There we go. Now we can try at least on a handful of these. So you will work. Don't know if I will be able to, but I might. Really need my swivel. Don't have it on me now. Aggravating. Left my swivel at work one day. I ain't gonna do it. I'll just go back with a screwdriver. Get real nice. That's about all I'm gonna be able to get on it. I'll come back up here. So just torque them down nice and good. Won't be able to get that one like that. I'll go back to the short socket, or no, I still can't really get on that one even with the. One second, we'll try it. I doubt it though, because this comes throttle rod. It's all off in the way. There you go. Was able to get on it. This choke rod can get you out of the way. Get on that guy. There you go. That should be more than tight. Got a nice seal around, it looks like. Got a little bit of motor seal all the way around her. That's what we like to see. Now, do I still have this grommet? It's gonna be the big pain is trying to get this guy back through here. I did it once. It's just got these two grommets. You gotta, which I'll just probably not, yeah, just gonna do that. I'm gonna cut this guy on an angle. That's what I ended up having to do last time. Cut that guy on a sharp angle, like so. Slide her on through. Work out your, what's it called, spot. And we go. All right, we're starting to look like a saw again. So, can't remember, is that one of those? No, it is not. So it is going to be, I'm assuming this guy. I remember it was a fairly long screw. But we'll find out shortly, won't we, folks? Might be a short screw. Doesn't appear to be. Go. All right. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Now we get the fun of rotating this guy back around while also trying to, which hopefully it doesn't leak after this, but it might. That's part of it. You back up. Gotta go a little more. Just a little more. Oh, too far. Oh, right there. That should work for us. Just had it. 3/8. Threading on there? Can't tell. It may not be. No, it does not appear we are. We have to straighten her up just a touch more. Here we go. Let's try that. Now that feels like it's threading on there. Yes, she is. Try to get as far with your finger and go to your wrench. What's this thing? It leaked from these anyways. I'm not overly concerned about it. We will tighten this little retaining bolt back down. So all I did was retain this line around this corner. Should do that. Oh, put our little cover with our little bitty screws back on. Ew, bugger. Forgot to put that on. I'll pull the flywheel off later and we'll throw that guy back on. But for now, I want to get these 2 little screws back in there. Put that little side cover on. Doing pretty good, 24 minutes. I don't know if I ever told you all the numbers on this, so ended up being pretty hot on the exhaust. With my chamfer went a little heavy on it. She went a little higher than I was wanting, but it might come out all right. We'll just have to see. I said this metal was a little softer than I was expecting it to be, so it kind of caught me off guard. I went a little bit, stopped, went a little bit, stopped. Then it seemed like I went just a touch more. It was too much. But if it is, that's alright. I do have an Super XL cylinder and piston here. I was just trying to see what we get out of this 54cc before we went that route. Like I said, it is only 54 cc's. But if anything, at least we'll get it back running, even if I gotta pull it back apart again. It ain't too difficult. It ain't too difficult to tow. Don't want to strip these out. We're just going to tighten them down a little bit. Oh, I'm getting jittery now. Yep. Got big hands and I get jittery. Guess I just get excited. Alright. Now what do we want to rock and roll on to? Those are our car bolts. I need to put this guy back on the flywheel. But I guess I'll pause y'all real quick and I'll put this cover back on the points on the flywheel and then I'll bring y'all right back. Sorry for that sidetrack, y'all. Go ahead and pull these guys back off. See if they work. Oh no, they aren't. They are size bigger. 3/8. Oh. No, that's my 5/16. 3/8 is right. No, that's 7/16. It's gonna be too big. 3/8 is gonna be just right. Yep. Really? I just wanted to take the whole thing off. Hold this guy back down. I'll have to torque those guys back down. Dang sure don't want a starter pulse coming off. So grab a screwdriver, slide her off in here. We will tighten these buggers back down. Still moves. Nice. Back this guy, see if this one will come loose without it. Nice. We're getting there. One piece at a time. That guy was mighty loose. Just tighten it on up. Good one, good. Oops, like so. Oop, too much. Still too much. There you go. You guys got good travel on both of those. Put our screen back on. Stuff out of the flywheel. Throw these little buggers back on. So, yeah, that wasn't that. I don't know if I got this socket up here. Maybe that guy. It is. I thought I had it up here. That'll be tight enough. Roll it back around. There you go. Those guys still, well, that one ain't. There you go. I'm choosing it's still wanting to. Still want to jump up right there. Alright, where should we tackle next? Do we want to go on to, I guess we'll go ahead and put the starter side on. So, we got to connect you. Connect our starter switch. Just a little bit of a booger. Not too bad, but just enough to be aggravating. With that out of my way. That guy out of my way. Come on. Oh, don't want to break it. That should be on. We will. There you go. Now I need a short bolt. Up. Oh, come on. Just had you. Get back on there. Long bolt, long bolt, long bolt, short bolt. She should. That's not it. But I'm the right one. Not like the others. Is it you? Question is, it'll be pretty long. We'll see about this one. I doubt that's the right one, but we shall see momentarily. It does not go up. Of course, I stick that, so that's going to make life a little more difficult. Do you thread all the way through? Yep, you do. Grab our long bolts. 1, up here. I only got 2 of them. Now you go up front. You go up front. And semi-short one. The very back. Oh no, there it is. Right there. A little bit of a leak over here. A lot of a leak. Seems like this fuel line, probably gonna have to redo it, which isn't too difficult. Needs to be a little bit bigger because it's seeping out of the tanks out of that O-ring. See if that'll help pull it through just a little more. There you go. Back this side, guess we could put the muffler on, which got a surprise for the muffler. Gotta find it. Just grabbed it yesterday. It's not it. It's not it. I think it was this guy. I said a little surprise for the muffler, nothing crazy. Anyway, wrap this box up good. We got a muffler off the XL400. So, why would you do that? I'm not a huge fan of these stack mufflers, and look at the outlet. So it's got to go through a baffle, come up through here, so it's minorly like a small chamber. So we'll test it. We'll test it against the stack muffler. I mean, why not? It's always worth a test. Yep, so we got a screen in it. Come here. Put the screen out. Come on. Nothing ever likes to work off camera. It's the spark arrestor. Or another spark arrestor. I believe, yeah, goes like that. Down in here. Like so. It'll come out in this chamber, and like the xl12s, it's got this little bit of pipe sticking up, which seems to help with the low end. So granted, this is going to be more of a high end saw. We'll give it a shot. I believe she should just bolt right up, if I'm not mistaken. Might be a little off, but I doubt it. Now we won't run that extra screen because we don't need it. point with that other one. It's a much bigger muffler than it's always used to. That's for sure. There we go. Now, let's creme de la creme. 1, 2, and 3. Guys should fit in there. This one didn't have anything in it because it was running that stack muffler. There we go. Not too worried about it. Not too dirty in there. I've seen and ran much worse. Oh yeah, it's a big old buffalo in this sucker. Yeah, it might rattle it apart, but it won't swallow anything because of that deflector. Just have to keep an eye on it. If it loosens up. Well, what do y'all think? It's like I said, it's a honker on here, but XL400 was literally the same body, just 65 cc's. Plus, I like the down flow carb or muffler on here. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Now, I'll find exactly what I did with that spark plug I had on here. I might have actually stole it and used it in something else. I've had a couple different projects since I've been here. I check for spark real quick. Now we got a little gas around, but should be alright. Come on, give me something good. We might have to go back in them points. May have them set a little too loose. Either that or this switch is grounding. Check it one more spark plug I got up here. Just make sure it ain't the plug. Nope. I do believe we're having an issue with spark. So we're gonna have to go back in them points. Should have spun it with the grill to make sure, but it happens. Alright. So I'm gonna pause y'all real quick and I'm gonna go back in here. Hey folks, sorry about that. Some reason we've lost spark on the XL12. I've cleaned the points, I've readjusted them. Check the flywheel, it's got magnetism. So I'm guessing somewhere the condenser went bad. Why? I don't know. How? I don't know. But so I'm gonna order up a condenser for this guy and wait for that one to come in, and then we will finish this project and hopefully we'll get some wood. But next up on chopping block, we're gonna get back into that Pioneer farm saw actually swap the carb on it, see if we can get it running good. Seals brand new. I put another set in it, so that should not be the issue. If any issues now, it's in the carb. I did, like I said, swap the carb, so we're gonna try that. And then got a few others that we're gonna try on the channel very soon. So I appreciate all y'all watching. Sorry we weren't able to finish this one up tonight. Hopefully get some parts ordered, and maybe they'll be here before I get back out here and get spark again, and I'll finish wrapping this guy up, and we'll try to stick it in some wood. But appreciate all y'all watching. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Love to hear from y'all in the comments, what you like, what you don't like, and anything else y'all want to see. So until next time, keep on cutting. Thanks, guys.